This is Dana, and welcome to my channel, Dana Loves All Books. This week, I'm going to do a 7-book unhaul. I'm slowly progressing toward reading my 30-day worth of books, magazines, and movies for June through July of 2019. But today, I thought I would unhaul some books, 7 of them, and tell you a little bit about them and briefly why I'm unhauling them. The first book I'm going to show you is In the Spirit of Happiness by the Monks of New Skeet. This book is best known for their popular dog training guides. They compiled this book in hope that people everywhere will achieve a deep and lasting interior peace. They offer advice on the tenets of happiness, which are prayer, compassion, meditation, discipline, reflection, and more. It also gives readers a rare glimpse into the monastic lifestyle and what it means to be a monk. The reason I'm getting rid of this one and unhauling it is because I've had it for many years and never read it, even though it seems to be an inspirational book. The next book is You Can't Afford the Luxury of a Negative Thought by Peter McWilliams. And in this book, it's not just a book for people with life-threatening illnesses. It's a book for anyone affected with one of the primary diseases of our time, negative thinking. And I have read a little bit of this book, but I've had it for years, so it's time to pass it on and get rid of it. The next book is a book called The Frugal Gourmet on Our Immigrant Ancestors, Recipes You Should Have Gotten from Your Grandmother by Jeff Smith. He was a demonstrator on the educational channel as a 39-part series on the Frugal Gourmet immigrant ancestors. I bought this book from the thrift store. I'm sorry, I did not get this book from the thrift store. I got it from the VA library, where I'm a patient and you can just go in and get books for free. I've never opened it to use it, so I'm going to pass it on to maybe someone who can. The next book is The Frugal Gourmet Whole Family Cookbook by Jeff Smith, Recipes and Reflections for Contemporary Living. This was also taken from his National Public Television series. I did get this book from a local thrift store and have not used it, so I'd like to pass it on also. Because Chicken Soup for the Cat and Dog Lover's Soul. It's by various New York Times bestselling authors Jack Canfield, Mark Hector Hansen, Dr. Marty Beckner, and Carol Klein. It's a book that I thought I would read because at the time I had both cats and dogs, but I no longer have a need for it, so I'm going to pass it on. The next book is Happy, 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 My Life and Legacy as the Duck Commander by Phil Robertson. And they had a TV series on television called The Duck Dynasty on A&E. I've read most of this book while I was still working, but I haven't finished reading it, so it's time to pass it on. The next book is The Skinny Woman in the Kitchen. As you can see, that's not the exact title, but I didn't want to say the word. And it has some recipes for hungry girls who want to stop cooking crap and start looking hot. I've looked through this book, but I've never used any of the recipes, so I'm passing it on now. The last book is 14 Foods That Will Change Your Life, Superfoods RX. And it's a book that I briefly thumbed through, but I haven't referenced it since the first time I looked at it. So it's time to pass this one on. And this is the last book of my unhaul. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the unhaul I just did. And I feel like I'm almost losing a child or a pet by getting rid of these books, but it's something I need to do. What I will do in case anyone out there might really want the book and would be willing to PayPal the postage to me for mailing it to them, I'll hold on to all of them till Friday. And the email address where you can email me about the books will be in the description below. I thank you for listening to this video on my channel, Dana Loves All Books, because I surely do. I asked you to please remember to be kind to one another and that we love you. Bye.